Hey guys, welcome back. Glenn with Old School Millennial. Today I'm going to be doing some general maintenance on my Husqvarna 550 Mark II. This is going to be very similar to maintenance that you do on any auto-tune chainsaw from Husqvarna, the 550, the 572 XP. But yeah, I've been using this saw for the last several weeks. Haven't had a chance to give it some maintenance. So today it's going to be raining here in just a few minutes. So I'm going to get into the chainsaw shop and get this thing cleaned up, get it all ready to go. And I'll just show y'all kind of what I do to get my 550 ready for my next firewood haul. So the tools that you're going to need for today are a scrunch, a hand file, a flat file, and some type of depth gauge. So the first thing you want to do is loosen these bar nuts a little bit. And then after you've loosened these bar nuts a little bit, take the tension off of the chain, loosen it a little bit like that. All right. Then you can take off the bar nuts by hand. And the great thing about the new Husqvarna 550 and the 572 and even a couple of other saws, they have the captive bar nuts. Similar to Stihl has the captive bar nuts as well. So, wow, this thing's gotten pretty dirty. Definitely needed some cleaning back there. Oh man. All right. First off, I'm gonna take the bar and chain off. I'll clean the bar and the chain off later. So I would highly suggest, if you have compressed air, you go ahead and hit it with compressed air. But if you don't, you can use a rag and a brush. It's just going to take a little bit more time. And when using compressed air on such tight crevices and such, definitely wear safety glasses. To take off the cover, you just open these right here. And lift off. For this, I'm not going to get into the spark plug. This is just a general cleanup. Next time I'll probably, if I was doing a deeper maintenance, I'd probably look into that a little bit more. But for this, I'm just going to clean the air filter and the and under the cover here. One thing, whenever you're taking off your air cleaner, you can put it up in the choke position. That way, when you're taking off the air filter, the carburetor is closed. With the carburetor in the closed position, I set the saw in another place. Now I need to clean the air filter. And when cleaning the air filter, you always want to shoot compressed air from the inside out. Now let's put this air filter back on. Alright. And then you just hand snug these down. Don't get it all the way tight because you still need to tension your chain. When you're putting on your bar, you want to be sure to give some upward tension on your bar, and then bring the nuts almost snug, and then tighten up the chain, and then go ahead and tighten up the bar nuts. And then to check to see if you have the right tension, you want to be able to lift up just a little bit, but you don't want to be able to see a drive length. So that's a little bit too loose. I'm gonna tighten it up just a smidge more. So just a little bit more, and then You just tighten her up. And you don't have to go too tight on these bar nuts. There we go. And that'll work. And then I always push them forward, see if they're moving freely. Normally, you guys, I'd be using my electric chainsaw sharpener, but I realized most people are gonna be using hand files. So I'm gonna show you all what I do for hand filing. So for me, I just get over on top of your saw where I'm looking down. And this saw doesn't need much. It's still got some sharpness, so I'm just touching it up. You want to be sure to put enough pressure down on your chainsaw to where it's not moving. And when you're starting, probably pays to use a file guide. But the main gist is, guys, you want to get good sharpness on your top plate. You want to smooth out the bottom of the gullet. And I do like a twisting motion, because I'm twisting as I'm moving forward, and I'm using my other hand for support. So the first pass, I just lightly pass, and then I give it a little bit more on the next couple passes. And I don't mark my teeth like some people do. That helps people when you're getting started. But honestly, you're gonna be able to tell by the time you come around and see which one has not. You're gonna be able to see which one you've started sharpening. That's just my opinion, at least. Is what I'm looking for. Now I'm going to hit the rakers. They shouldn't need too much.
Thanks you guys for following along today. Hopefully this is going to help some of you guys that are new to the 550. If you have any questions about this particular saw that I didn't cover today, be sure to put it down in the comments and I'll do my best to get to that question. And if you like these type of videos, I have several other videos about chainsaws and using them and maintaining them, so be sure to check those out. Until next time, you guys, get outside and do something you love.
All right, you guys, well, now I've got my 550 all ready to go, ready for my next firewood haul.